Hi everybody, welcome to my second episode. I'm going to first apologize for saying 1,001 times in my first video. I'm so sorry, I annoyed the shit out of myself when I listened to that video again. It was terrible, and I apologize for it over and over again. So, if I say it again a lot, I apologize beforehand, and if you don't want to follow me anymore, I understand for my annoying problem. So anyways, I'm going to start off quickly. I'm going to get this done quickly because I need to go to bed. It's getting late and I need to be up early for work tomorrow. So I'm going to start first with the eyes because I have a lot of eye products and this is my e.l.f. collection. Like I said, e.l.f. is my go-to place for makeup. I love their products. You get such quality products for such dirt cheap prices, and that's why I love their products. So I'm going to start off with the Eyes Lips Face Neutral 32 color eyeshadow palette. I've never really used this palette. I've only really used this gold right here. It's really pigmented, as you can probably tell. I'm going to get a better camera, I promise. I can show you swatches and not have to worry about glare. But for right now, we have to deal with this until I do. The colors are really nice. They're nothing too dramatic, nothing too dark. That's the gold I just swatched. I like to use these for like a bottom base color. Love it. And that was $3 on sale. The next thing I'm going to show you is definitely a miss for me. I don't like this. I think it's more the color that I don't like than the product. The product I actually like a lot. It would look great if it was in any other color. But in this color, I hate it. I cannot stand it. For people with color skin like me, I've got a mix between a tan and a really light color skin. I'm really awkward colored, like a medium tone, I should say. And I got this in Muted Mauve, and I thought it was going to be a little bit darker, and I will say this right now. Do not take e.l.f.'s color swatches online too seriously, because they're going to be completely different in real life. Which is why I'm disappointed in this product, because I thought it was going to be a little bit more on the purplish, almost pink, light darkish side, and it did not come out that way. My eyelids, pretty much when I wear this stuff, look like I'm wearing nothing, and it's awful. So I mainly use it underneath my eyebrows if I use it at all. I don't like it, so I'm gonna try it. I promised myself I would try another color in the same matte eyeshadow line, but I'm not ever gonna buy the Muted Mauve again, and I tell you this now to not take the color seriously. Another con for these little pots that I have is that the tops are so difficult to close. It's honestly like fighting the Rubik's Cube to turn, because that's the kind of top it is. Once you get used to it and you figure out how you're supposed to do it, it's easy, but when I first got them, they were very difficult to open and close. Not really open, it was mainly the closing part that I had trouble with, which is terrible because I sound stupid, but I'm not stupid. They're just difficult. So that was that. And the last thing I have is the High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I like this product a lot. It's definitely a hit for me. I use it first thing in the morning, every morning, underneath my eyes before I put any makeup on, because I have dark circles in my eyes, like bags and stuff. So this takes away that ugliness underneath my eyes, and it makes me look more awake, even though I'm clearly not. And I don't drink coffee, so that won't help me either. These next three pots that I have came with a set. I don't know if they sell these individually, but these came with a set, and they're for a really, really dramatic smoky eye. A really dark smoky eye, I should say. They're very pigmented for what they are, but they are really powdery. They're supposed to be brightening eyeshadows, but I haven't used them yet, so I really can't give you a really good review on them. But I will say that I guess if you use it correctly, maybe they do what they're supposed to do and they do it well. But it's really powdery for me. To me, it's powdery. It's too powdery. I can't deal with it. So, but I will try them out just once with a look maybe, and I will give you an adequate, well-reviewed opinion on them. But the one pot that I'm going to say that I do love is their pigment eyeshadows. I was skeptical about these before I ordered them. And again, this is another great example of why you should not take their colors online too seriously, because this looked light. It looks light a little bit. See, it looks lighter than what it actually is. This is a naturally nude, like I said, and it looked almost like my baked highlighter color, kind of, almost. Which, by the way, is in Blush Gems. I actually like, while I'm doing this right now, I might as well do it now. Really shimmery, really pretty, love it. It's definitely a good highlighter, and you get a good color payoff for it. Kind of. When I get a better camera, you'll see better what I'm talking about. But anyways, the pigment eyeshadow really is amazing, and ultimately, I do like the color, and I'm glad it did come in the way it did. I only need what's in the cap for both my eyes, surprisingly. I'm wearing it right now, you really can't tell, but I only need that much for both my eyes, and my eyes look covered. It looks like I applied it multiple times to get the look that I get from wearing just stuff in the cap. The one con that I have, besides the cap being difficult to open and close, is the fact that it's very messy. It's always spilling everywhere. Like, I barely even spilled anything. I thought I didn't, but it's all over my desk right now. So that's one thing. I hate losing product, and I try to pick up as much as I can after it spills or something, but really it spills everywhere. It's really messy, but that's about it. But I love this color. If you're looking for a color that's, you know, close to like a burnt gold, you'll love Naturally Nude, because that's what you're going to get from Naturally Nude. Next, I have my mascaras and eyeliners. I'm wearing this one now. It's my waterproof lengthening and volumizing mascara. Absolutely love it. This is my Kohl eyeliner. I'm wearing this one right now as well. And I love it also because it's got a sharpener as a tip. So if you don't have a sharpener, you don't need to worry about it, because they got you with that. They give you a sharpener. This eyelid primer is my absolute favorite because I prefer it over any drugstore or other drugstore primer that you pay $6 for. That's just ridiculous to me. So I bought another thing of it again with my next haul, which is next week, which I'll have another video for that as well. Love the primer. It's amazing. Definitely approve of this eyelid primer. Then I have another mascara, which is my lengthening and defining mascara. Works well if you have, it's good for if you're wearing falsies. It kind of does well to kind of get them stuck together, I guess, as you can say. It makes them look fuller, so that's always a plus. I also have this waterproof eyeliner crayon. It's more of a thicker line. This is the eyeliner crayon, and this is the waterproof eyeliner pen, my next one. This is better for like the dramatic, thick, winged eye. This is more for, you know, a subtle line. So this, and my last one is my brightening eyeliner in black, and this one came with these 3 little pots that I was going to use in the video. So that was my eyes. So next I'm going to rush right into my facial products, because I've got quite a bit of those as well. The first thing I want to show you is the e.l.f. Infused Mineral Face Primer. I got mine in clear because everything else just seemed like it wouldn't work for my face. I was wrong. This is definitely a hit and a miss for me, because I've used it, but it makes my face feel really awkward. I don't know if this is only the clear one. I don't know if this is only me who feels like this, but I just don't, I don't like this primer, and I'm gonna try it in the other colors because they have it in nude, they have it in a purplish one and green one. The green one is more for facial redness, which I have that sometimes, so I'm gonna probably buy that one first, and then the purple one is more like a brightening one. So this one is just to match everyone's facial color, so you don't have to worry about buying a particular one, and it matches everybody. So I mean, if for $6, you might as well just buy something else. If you've tried all of them and you don't like them, buy another drugstore primer. But you get a nice sized container of it. They're not skipping you out on a lot of product. So it's a so-so, I guess you can call it. Next thing I'm going to show you is my high definition powder. This is the last product I put on my face after I'm done with everything, and I actually like it a lot. And people give you mixed reviews on it. I'm going to tell you right now, I like it. I've heard a couple of videos of people say that it's a dupe for the photo finishing powders that they have out. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, it does the same kind of thing. I guess you could. I guess they're right. But for the most part, it just makes you look glittery. It doesn't make you look like Edward Cullen glittery in the sun, but it makes you look sprinkly. I mean, it's definitely a hit for me. I do like it. It does what it's supposed to do, but for the most part, I really don't know yet. Maybe I'm not using it right. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I don't really see it. If anything, this next product is more a dupe for those photo finishing products. This is my Mineral Booster in Sheer, and it's in Bliss is the color. It's a very tan, not really tan, it's more really neutral. I'll show you my brush, actually. No, I won't. This does more of the flawless finish than the high definition one does. You can tell. And this one actually matches my skin perfectly, which is awesome. So I get lucky with that kind of thing. I always find stuff that actually matches my skin. But so this is I'll give it's a hit. It really is good product, and you get a big amount. I don't know if the entire thing's full in the bottom, but you get a lot for what you're paying. So next is my HD mattifying cream and foundation. I don't like this at all. It's good for people who know, I guess, exactly how to apply it, but for the most part, it's not something I enjoy because it makes my face feel cakey. And I know I'm starting out with makeup and I might be wrong, but really it just the way it feels, the way it's not a bad product, I guess. I can't say it's a bad product. It's a great product for what it is, and it does a great job of giving you coverage. It covers everything. Every imperfection you may see in your face, it will take care of that for you. But for the most part, it's right here, and if you can see, it really makes my face feel really awkward. So I don't really like it. I'm not ever going to reorder again, probably, but we'll see. Next, I'm going to show you this Zit Zapper. I got it with a facial a clear face something or another, and it came with this concealer. This concealer is amazing. I used it. I have a pimple right here, and you really can't tell because of this stuff. It's amazing. It gives you great coverage, and you don't need to apply it over and over again. And it has a really pretty, like a citrusy, watermelony smell. I really can't put my hand on it, but it smells great. So that's another thing. I love smelling, like, this is really weird, and I'm probably the only person who says this, but I love smelling my facial products. I don't know. I'm just strange. But they both work really well. I love both products, and for $1 for each of these, actually I think this is $2. This is $2. For $1 for this alone, you can buy it alone, it really works because it reduced the size of my pimple from being the size of Jupiter to being probably Pluto. So that's how I see it. Next, I'm going to show you my e.l.f. blush, and it's a mineral blush. I have not seen a lot of reviews on the mineral blushes, so maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just something that no one really buys, but I mean, I haven't used it yet either, so I really can't. Yeah, see, I don't see a difference, and that's the thing. I think the mineral products, they're good for people with fair skin, like really fair skin, I guess, or something, because I just don't see a color payoff. I don't get anything, and I don't know. This one is in Bliss, and it's definitely a miss for me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't use a. I'll try it. This is also, I got a complexion brush, by the way, and I like using the complexion brush for my my bronzers and blushes. Well, so I mean, maybe it's just the difference between putting it on with, you know, a finger and a brush, because I see something now and I guess it's pretty, so maybe I changed my mind. It's definitely a hit for me. I definitely like it. I just need to put it on with a brush. You really can't see because the camera's not HD, but I will have one at the end of the week, I promise. So next, 4 final things before my lip products is my Maximum Coverage Concealer in Oil Free. I have a mixture of, I don't have really oily skin, but I also don't have dry skin either. So I don't need oily products, and this is actually amazing concealer. This is more of like an all-over concealer. You can use it as much as you want all over your face, and it will cover up everything. I don't have any complaints about it. Mine is a nude. The only thing I'm going to say is, again with the coloration, is nude. This nude is a lot darker than what I would expect a nude to be. So definitely try to get like a shade lighter, because this matches me perfectly fine, but even when I swatched it, it looked a little bit darker than what I was expecting. I'll put it here. Well, you can see on my tattoo. It's covering up my tattoo. So, I mean, it works, it does its job. You can barely, I messed up my tattoo. Sorry. For $3, it's awesome, so that's that. Next is this. I don't even know why I bought this. Honestly, all I know is it came with a little kabuki brush, a mini one. And I was so excited about that. It came with this. And I was excited. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but obviously I was gypped. But this bronzer and blush duo, it doesn't have a specific color. So this one, I never used it, so I can't really give you an adequate review on it. Okay, well, I guess it's like a relative of this palette, and everyone talks about this palette. You really can't say that. This is the St. Lucia contouring brush and bronzer palette. I use this with my cheeks, everything today. This is just like this. It's pretty much the same exact thing. You can't really tell because it doesn't give you depth color with this camera, but it's pretty much the same exact thing. And I don't even know why I bought it, so I'm probably going to give this away to my mom or somebody. But this one definitely is a hit for me. I definitely like this duo, and everyone talks about it. I just ordered Antigua and Turks and Caicos, which will give me the full line of these. So I'm very excited to get those. I have one thing I'm going to say about this is that you have to use it with a brush, because if you don't use it with a brush, then if you use it with your fingers, then your face ends up looking really dark, because it's really pigmented. You don't need a lot of these. This is what the bronzer, yeah. The bronzer is very, you really can't tell my skin. That's how bad it is. Yeah. The bronzer is very dark. You only need like less than not even a pin size amount on your brush to get the color you need. And you really need to blend it out, because if you don't have, you know, dark skin, then you're going to see you can totally see where you put the makeup at. So next is my baked highlighter in Blush Gems, which I already showed you already. Very shimmery, very pretty color. I like it a lot. And then my final 4 products are for my lips. I bought 2 of the matte lip colors. One's in Nearly Nude and one's in Natural. And I am wearing Natural right now, and I actually prefer Natural over Nearly Nude because, I don't know, you really can't tell Nearly Nudes on my lips because my lips are so pigmented without the lipstick stuff. So, I don't know. I mean, you probably can't tell. This is nearly nude, and then that's natural, the pinky one. They're really pretty. I mean, I like them. They're definitely not matte. They've got a little bit of something in them, but they're not matte fully. Okay, my last two products are my lip balm tints. And I have one in grapefruit and one in nude. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Grapefruit is not as dark as it seems. I was afraid I wasn't going to like it because I don't like really bright lip stuff on my lips, but if you blend it out perfectly, it isn't dark. And they smell hella good. I like them both. I honestly, I prefer the nude one because you can wear it without any lip stuff underneath it. It's perfect. And it gives you moisture on your lips. Because I don't get dry lips a lot, but I do get, really weird chapped lines sometimes in the middle of my lip. So this moisturizes my lips. And I usually pair it with my baby lips lip stuff. But I will tell you that it smells lovely. The nude smells like a vanilla cupcake. It's really warm color. I love it. And really warm scent. I love them both. But the grapefruit, it kind of smells just like the nude one. So, I don't know. But that's what I have from... I forgot one thing. I bought a bunch of brushes. I'm going to just tell you what they are. I bought on sale the Essential line brushes, and they're $1 each, so I bought 12. I bought a pack of 12, so I paid $1 for all of them pretty much, but I didn't end up paying $12. I paid $6 for them, for all 12 brushes, and they're amazing. I love them. I also bought my small stipple brush, which you can tell is dirty, I'm sorry, and then I bought a complexion brush, which I used for my blush today, and it's awesome. The last thing I bought, which I felt so stupid after I realized the actual, use for this, was I used it for, this is a makeup mist and set, and this is for if your face looks cakey, like if you use foundation, like a powder foundation and a liquid foundation, it's supposed to set in your makeup and make it stay longer and make it look at least a little bit natural and not look so cakey. I used it for spraying down my brushes before I put eyeshadow on. And I felt so stupid afterwards, but whatever. I guess you learn as you go. But, so that is my e.l.f. stuff, and I just ordered a new order. That sounds so stupid, I'm sorry. I just ordered new stuff for next week, so hopefully by the end of next week I'll have another video up on everything else I ordered. And that one's going to be a bunch of more facial products and stuff, like I think I bought a couple blushes, baked eyeshadows, more pigment eyeshadows. It's a really big order, so I'm very excited for that one as well. So I will have a new video for those up next week sometime, I'm not sure when. But I look forward to using everything, and I probably will take a day where I just use everything and can actually give you an adequate review on them. So if there are any other products that you think I should order, or anything like that, just leave a comment and I will look everything up and see what I can do as far as buying them. But for now, that's what I have. So any questions, let me know. I'll probably do a nail polish video probably tomorrow or something, because I have tons of nail polish. It's not cute. Anyways, so I will see you guys later. Have fun and whatever. I'm done. Goodbye.